What is up, everyone, and welcome back to more Baldr Sky. Now, I didn't in the last one, in the last video, I left off saying I was gonna take care of reminiscence in between, while Shell 3 was running. But I didn't realize I had to do the first route of Dive 2 to unlock all of the reminiscence scenes, so reminiscence is not finished. But I did get to play a little bit of it, right? If we click on it here, you'll see, I've managed to get through the first couple months here. But apparently, Dive 2 Route 1 is gonna have, I'm guessing, is gonna have flashbacks across all these months, and that's why I haven't unlocked the rest of these months yet. But yeah, I get to April 24th here, and then it just stops. I can't go any further. But as you can see, I did get to do a little bit of the reminiscence stuff, and I gotta say, I hate it. I hate it. I gotta be perfectly fucking honest with y'all. I'm not a fan of the reminiscence stuff. I think reminiscence would be a cool feature if it was entirely optional, right? Like, hey, if you want to go back and watch all the flashbacks in chronological order, you can do that. I think that's cool. Or at the very least, if they provided me with like the ability to skip through the scenes I've already seen. Because, like, I'm sitting here trying to scour for stuff I haven't seen already, and it just gets to the point where I'm just hammering down on my fucking space bar or my enter key, just like, next, and I'm gonna end up just skipping shit regardless because I'm not really paying attention. I'm just trying to get to, like, waiting to see something different. Like, it got to a point where I fucking had to load up the old auto clicker, right? Because my hands were getting so sore from constantly just skipping shit. I'm like, nah, get the auto clicker in here, fucking get through this bullshit. I don't want to see it. I've seen it before. Like, I can know what happens without having to see the whole scene over again, right? It's like you show me like this little snippet, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is the part where this happens, and then skip to the shit I haven't seen already. I don't know. It got tiring after a while, but that's not the only part of reminiscence that makes it kind of ass, and that's the fact that reminiscence has combat. Now, normally I wouldn't be too mad at that. I started to have fun with the combat of the game, after a while. It was a bit of a learning curve in the beginning, but I definitely started to have fun with it. But not the combat in reminiscence, because lore-wise, this is before Ko was a veteran simulacrum pilot. So, you don't have access to your whole, loadout that you did during the main game. So they just throw you into combat with a very bare bones loadout that a lot of the times doesn't make sense, at least with the way I play this game. Like, it is such a pain in the ass. It is so annoying. I don't like it. Thankfully, I think winning the combat things is optional. It doesn't, like, you don't have to win the shit, but god damn, even still, it gets fucking annoying, dude. It really does. Maybe that's just me, but god, I get so annoyed with it. But yeah, that's the status on the reminiscent stuff. I guess after I finish this route I'm about to start, then I will actually, go through and unfortunately have to go through all of that. That's the thing. It took me like an hour. Just like a whole hour and a half, something like that, to get through this much, right? Just to get through this much. I still have all this. I was 3 and 4, and I still have 5 through 12. I don't want to do it. I really don't. But, thankfully, this next route that we're about to start does cover, my personal favorite. So, I'm kind of excited for that. So yeah, I'm gonna load up the new game plus, and I'll cut back to whenever there's something new happening that we haven't seen before. We got a new opening movie. Recollect all. All lost your memories. I don't think that's grammatically correct. Impression sublimes to memories. What the fuck does that mean? Use your might to enemy, do justice them all. What? What are these sentences? Okay, the Sea of S. Remember? Makoto, my queen. The world is not real. Interesting. Smooches. Yeah, I knew we were gonna have to fight that big thing eventually. Was that Makoto and Gilbert? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Believe your justice. Okay. Sure. Now who's that? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Game? Okay, there we go. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting little opening there. Like I kind of figured like the back two we were gonna focus on were going to be Makoto and Sora. Like, kind of came to that conclusion, but I don't know, that one shot I saw of like Makoto and Gilbert in the same scene. I don't know what to think about that, quite honestly. That's interesting. Okay, this isn't anything new, but we now have Chinatsu as our little chibi character, so I want to see what little dialogue option she has. Boost Meteor Kick, okay. Poke poke. This is Minko's ultimate move. Sky lovey-dovey hurricane shoot. Want to play a little game? Loser gives up their breakfast sides. SDDK, super duper determination kick. Okay, she just likes to shout moves. Chinatsu number 1, Kara number 2. Last I checked, I won, ma'am. Dummy. Cyberspace is great, but let's not forget to get out and about from time to time. Let's go, Shadow Wolf. Burn with the fiery passion of my heart. The simulacrum is my friend. Me? Slow? Oh, now you're asking for it. Wearing bloomers is a bit more embarrassing than I thought it'd be. Mr. Kadehara, I want to play soccer. Okay, interesting. The offside rule can't be applied to love, my friend. What the hell do you think I am? I'm Chinatsu. Okay. I'll smack that pretty face of yours good. Huh. Studying's the only thing I'm just a little bit bad at. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really feeling Chinatsu as my chibi character. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Whoa. No, I think we had all those already. I feel like I gotta go back to Noi as the chibi character. I'm gonna keep Chinatsu as the voice. I definitely like her as the voice. But Noi's more entertaining. Yeah. Alright, so finally we're getting our first new choice of the game. So this is after our lovely reunion at Arvel City. And let me check the backlog just to be sure. Right. We had our nice little moment with Nanoa, and Naki's like, yeah, I gotta go. I got things to do. And she's like, yeah, I'll see you later. And now we're given the choice to either just let her go, or do we leave with her? And yeah, we're gonna leave with her. Goddamn right I will.
少し歩けばログアウト可能。数歩でもいいよ。久しぶりに会ったんだから、少しでもいいから話をしたいんだ。わかった。見送って。
Hell yeah. Aki forms that nostalgic, listless smile. Hell yeah.
虫が鳴いてるけど、実は単なる BGM だったりするの？違う。ちゃん
She forms a proud smile.
ちゃんと卵を産んで増殖する。そりゃすごいよ。ただ、最初は増殖率を間違えて、すごいことに。うわ。
We pass through the field. Aki suddenly stops.
どうせだから、少しお話ししない？
Ma'am, I would always love to talk to you. Aki grasps my hand tight.
いいけど、仕事の方は大丈夫なのかい？我が社は完全自由勤務制。
She crouches on the grass next to the path.
なんか、
Evening sun shines behind her as she squints and smiles. Her hair, mildly messy, dances in the wind.
また、こうとここで座って話をしたかった。もしかして。ごめん。そのうち思い出すと思うけど。そう。
She places her warm hand on my head, filling me with nostalgia. We just sit there, doing nothing but looking at the dusky sports grounds.
もう戻ってこないかと思っていた。
She looks ahead and mutters those words.
ありがとう。戻ってきてくれて。
Hell yeah. Her sleepy eyes show a hint of sadness.
ありがとうだなんて戻って当然だろ。まだそう思ってくれてる？だから当たり前だって。
Saying those words makes my heart ache. Sure, I don't remember ever cutting our ties. However, I feel an unease I can't define. Something that created a distance between us. Oh, in this timeline, did you like cross the line? You know, do something a little risque, but now you can't remember it?
そんな顔しないで。確かに何かあった気はするけど。アキネを嫌いになったわけじゃない。
Aki.
そう言ってくれると。
It's a memory that seems somewhat sad. It also has a hint of anger to it. No. Don't make Aki sad and angry. I don't like that.
会社から呼び出しかい？うん。イブはダダっ子。
She slowly gets up and looks at me. It's easy to tell just how reluctant she is to go.
そうだ。今度仕事場を見学させてよ。やっぱり。そうでもない。やっぱり仕事では集中。そうでもない。部屋がすごいことになっている。正解。人知を超えて。かなり危険。
I love that. It's like what? It's no outsiders? Oh no, that's not the thing. Oh, you're trying to stay. No, that's not the thing. It's a huge fucking mess, isn't it? Yeah. She nods with an all too serious expression, making me burst into laughter. I can't help it. You're too good.
そりゃ仕方ないな。それじゃ、行ってらっしゃい、アキネ。行ってきます。
God, I love her. She listlessly waves her hand and logs out of Arvel City. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, so now we're being introduced to a new choice again. And if I remember correctly, this was this after? Yeah, this was a sparring match, I think, with Fenrir, or like a training match anyway. If I remember correctly, this is where things divulge, and we go see she's all naked in the shower. But the proper decision, if we want to remain going down... Has this always been a thing? Whatever. If we want to remain going down the best girls route, we gotta eat breakfast. Alright? We can stay a stank-ass motherfucker, but we gotta eat breakfast first. As I walk through the tight hallway to the cafeteria, I notice that the door to my old man's room is open. Peek inside and see that he's looking at a holograph of something. A moment later, I realize that it displays my mother. What a lonely face. I'm honestly not sure how to feel about it. He's clearly upset that she died before he did, but if he feels that way now, why did he just abandon her when she was dying? He realizes I'm here and looks up at me. Looking somewhat awkward, he turns off the holograph. I'm probably making the same face as him. Still, this seems like a good chance.
今何を見ていた？母さんが既得になった時、俺 親父が来てくれるって信じてた。なあ、親父。その時、あんたは何をしていたんだ？
Looks into nothingness, probably remembering something.
ドンパチやってたな。
おふくろが既得だって連絡。親父は母さんを愛していたのか？
He turns his back to me.
どうして母さんの葬式以来ずっと俺を避けてきた？
子育ては八重に任せっきりだったからっての言い訳だろうな。正直お前に合わせる顔がなかった。俺は親父としても夫としても失格だった。せめて得意なドンパチで家族を幸せにとか間抜けなことを考えた挙句がこのありさまだ。結局俺はドンパチすることで
His back gives off an air that makes him seem older than usual. It stings more than his pitiable answer.
すまん、先に飯を食ってくる。
With his back still turned towards me, he heads towards the door.
俺を憎んで構わん。その代わりお前は俺みたいになるんだよ。
もう遅い。やっぱり俺はあんただ。
It was already too far for my mother to reach him. I was just like my dad. I left behind my old friends and immersed myself in battle for years on end, enjoying all the smoke and bloodshed.
気持ちはわかるが、あまり大差を責めないでやって。
God, is everyone just eavesdropping on everyone? Like, I fucking, like, see Pop's door open and I'm, like, kind of spying on him. He's like, hey, bud, what you doing here, bud? And then we have our little chat, and then, he leaves, and then she just was like, so I was hearing y'all were having a chat. And I'm like, what, I'm about to have a little discussion with Sheezel here, and then fucking Mohawk rounds the corner like, I couldn't help but overhearing. And I'm like, nah, Mohawk, let me explain. And then Rain rounds the corner. Lieutenant, if I may chime in. Major Sheezel comes in right after Dad leaves.
失礼ですが、これは親子の問題です。
分かった上で言っている。
忠告の理由を教えてもらえますか？
She suddenly places her hand on her clothes and exposes her bare front to me. Hell yes.
少佐!
I look at her soft-toned skin. However, I'm more interested by the strange joint-like lines on her. They strongly imply that her body isn't normal.
この体は完全擬態。私は元の体の7割を失い、その意味を理解しろ。そうすれば、きっと大佐の置かれた立場がわかる。
What? What? What was that supposed to teach me, Sheezel? I understand how you feel, but don't condemn him too much. Why do you say something like that? I'm a cyborg. Understand that and you'll understand his position. What? I'm guessing later on it'll like click into place and I'm like, oh, that's what she meant. But yeah, no, right now I'm kind of in line with Ko here, like fucking dumbfounded. Like, you're a cyborg. Got it. But what? Like, it's trying just to like drive the point home that like she went through like hell and she's come out where she is. But even then, like, what is that? What are you implying there for age? I don't. Ma'am. Oh ho ho, and now we're here for another choice. We're here with Noi, and she's, yeah, she puts the syringe to our neck. Says we're about to dive into our memories. The moment I think that familiar face shows up to guide me. The face is very nostalgic, and last time it just automatically went to Chinatsu, but this time, we have a choice. And hell yeah, it's Aki's face. Yes! God, I love her face. I love her smile. I love her. The gentle but lethargic second cousin of mine who was like a real sister to me. The realization blows my consciousness somewhere far away. Yes. In the usual room, Aki looks at me with her long hair swaying in the air. This happened when I was living at the Nishino household. Aki took me to her personal cyberspace. Aki moves her fingers, making realistic illusions appear and vanish. A large, three-legged robot crushes a town. A giant cannon fires a ship to the surface of the moon. A giant group of spaceships descends into a planet covered in steel. The spaceships are absurdly huge, and their numbers are as great as the stars. As if challenging the limits of the imagination, the illusion keeps evolving into something less and less believable. And all I can do is stare in blank
ご
amazement.
先祖様。僕も西洋の血を引いているの？違う。魂のご先祖様。よくわからないよ。
As I become puzzled, Aki weaves a new illusion. Now, there are robots larger than buildings. They form a group and heroically march before me. Being a child, I was completely entranced by the sight.
今日は正義の味方になりたい。
I can't honestly say yes. Heroes don't exist anywhere. I used to admire them before, but now they just seem childish. Such words swirl around in my head when...
私はウィザードになる。
Turn to look at Aki and see her give me a gentle expression. She listlessly smiles and places a hand on my head. I find that expression very strange for some reason. I can still remember it well. Aki then embraces me tight, like she would a plush toy. Feels like I'm being hugged by a real sister, and the feeling fills me with warmth and peace. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
早いな。
なあ、お前、あの子たちにもう少し優しくしてやったらどうかね。
これでも精一杯愛想よくしています。
しかしだね、お前。
それとも私が虐待しているとでも言いたいのですか？
まさか、お前が子供に暴力を振るうわけがないじゃないか。
なら結構。それにあなただって。
思っているからといって。
行こう。
Just like always, Aki starts dragging me by the hand. When we arrive at her room, I ask her about something I always wanted to know.
何？さっきおばさんが自分の子じゃないって言ってた。私、養子。
Oh?
子じゃあ、本当のお父さんやお母さんは？遺伝子的には。
Aki starts talking about her upbringing. However, her words are so complicated that young me can't understand what she
ご
means.
めん、意味がよくわからないよ。調べなくていい。とにかく、私、西野の血は受け継いでいない。
Oh. Oh, so that's how we're gonna bypass it, right? Technically, they're not blood related. They were adopted into the same family, but like technically they're not blood related, so that's how we get away with it. Is that where we're going with this? Okay.
私、資金援助の代償として、この家で養育するように契約済み。ごめん、そうとは知らなくて。なぜ謝る？こうは私は言った。僕の、俺の母さんは亡くなったのは知ってるよね。
Before I know it, I tell her everything.
親父は傭兵で、俺や母さんを捨てて戦争に行ったまま。もう
Hearing of Aki's upbringing made my situation not seem all that bad. Even so, opening myself up makes me feel lonely and sad.
寂しい？そう。でも、アキさんに比べれば。比較禁止。
She awkwardly rubs my head as if to mess up my hair.
不思議。昔は別になんとも思わなかったの。こうが来てから、自分の境遇を哀れに感じ。こうが悪い。ごめん、アキさん。それ、一応の兄弟なのにさん付け。疎外感倍増。ごめん。俺、兄弟がいなかったから。まず形から一緒に学習する。
She forces the neuro jacket on my neck again. Okay, you gotta stop forcing that in. It feels very... Ugh. She takes me to a place that's becoming familiar, her own cyberspace.
今日は一体何を見るの？ライブラリーで一緒に学習。
Aki makes me sit, leans against me, and calls out to the empty space.
血のつながらない兄弟が仲良くなるお話。
Whoa. That might get you some interesting results.
了解。
Machine voice replies and displays a hollow-like film.
ほら、まさしちゃん。
Hollow shows a story about a non-blood related older sister and younger brother living together. Yeah?
ほら、まさし。襟が曲がっているわよ。あ、いけない。仕方がないな。ほら、お姉ちゃんに見せてごらん。これ。
Yeah.
なんか兄弟ってより。こう、襟が。苦しいよ。ありがとう、おね。どういたしまして、まさしちゃん。ほら、こうも学習。あ、 ありがとうお姉ちゃん。
どういたしまして、こうちゃん。
やっぱ
3は禁止。
Not Aki.
じゃあ変だよお姉ちゃん。なんで顔あからめてるのさ。
なんとなく理由不明。
ねえ、せめて姉さんぐらいにしない？
いまいち。
姉さん。
それよ。
秋お姉様。
Too big.
正気。
じゃあ秋姉。
秋ね
じゃあ
She grabs my hand and violently nods her head.
秋姉で。
呼んでお願い。
じゃあ秋姉。
Her eyes open wide, and her surprised expression quickly becomes filled with joy.
なぜか嬉しい。不思議。
俺もちょっと嬉しいかも。
もう一度。
Again.
秋姉。
Wow. She really seems to like her own name now. She's smiling wide. Rarity for her. Makes me happy too. Feels like I just became one step closer to becoming real siblings with her. Or maybe something
こう
more.
は今日から弟。私、秋ね。これで私もこうも孤独じゃない。会えなくても喧嘩しても
ありがとう秋姉。
Aki and I smile and hold each other's hands. Yep. Yep. I knew exactly that's where I was gonna end up going. No, I'm your sister now.
だって俺もう我慢できないよ。俺お姉ちゃんが大好きで。
Wow.
何？あれも兄弟関係に必須。
しないしない。よくわからないけど俺は何かが違ってるよ。
My instincts are telling me this is definitely wrong. The following day, she proudly told me all about incest and the taboo behind it. So you know what we saw the other day? Well, let me fill you in, bud. Thanks, Aki. That was when she and I began to get along really well. Okay, that's not the time to be saying that. That's not the time to be saying that. That is, hey, hey, bud. That is not the time to be saying that. The next day, she told me all about incest, and after that, we got along really well. No. Like, I'm all for romancing Aki. I'm here for it, but those two sentences back to back are a no, my guy. No. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So after chapter 6, it seems we're locked into something new now. I went to go press on the skip and we got the So I'm actually curious if I save now. Yup. Chapter 7, Older Sister. Yeah, no, I think we're locked into the right route here. What do you got for me, Doc? Up my eyes see a familiar ceiling and a girl staring back at me. I'm confused about where I am and what time it is. My own situation is a mystery to me.
ノイ先生の診療所ですよ。信号を頼りに我々が地下通路から救出しました。
地下通路。
Oh yeah, I got caught up in the riot. Ran into Chinatsu, then...
あの後また気を失っちまったのか。ともかく助かったよレイン。
いえ、お礼ならばモホーク中尉にどうぞ。
Hell yeah. Look around the room and see the guy in question, folding his arms like always, big homie.
そうか。あんたが俺を見つけてくれたんだ。
He nods and looks back at me.
一人で潜り込んだのか。
地下道のことか。いや、偶然出会った昔の友達に助けられた。
My response makes him slightly raise an eyebrow.
敵か。
Yes, he's probably feeling that there's something more to my words.
まだわからない。けど、ドミニオンやアナンの手下じゃなさそうだ。
Chinatsu's smile is still etched onto my eyelids. Remembering her as she was in the slums gives me a heartache. Did the incident make her go through something that made her lose her smile? As if consoling me, Mohawk pats me on the shoulder.
では食事を用意してきます。
Rain lightly bows and takes your leave. Her sweet scent momentarily replaces the stink of antiseptics.
怪我の方は大したことない。明日になれば起き上がって走り回れるだろう。
Yay.
不幸中の幸いだ。
そりゃよかった。で、先生、俺の脳みその調子はどうですか？
とりあえずは異常なし。少なくとも脳内チップの自己診断は異常
なしね。記憶障害も白チュームも相変わらず続いているんですけど。
白チューム、記憶阻抗は修復などの副作用だろう。そっちは問題ないとして少し気になることがある。まだ結論を出すのは早い。答えはもう少し様子を
Well,
見て
damn, Doc. Don't bring it up then. There's something else that troubles me. Oh, what is it? Well, I don't have anything conclusive about it. I'll tell you later. Like, why would you say that? Are you purposely just trying to make me paranoid or some shit? Noise stares at the wall monitor again, displaying my very own brain. Once again, I get to see the schematic of the primary organ in my head. The ends of the chip are lodged deep into the various parts of my cerebral tissue, partially merging with its cells. Neither open surgery nor machines can do anything to remove it.
自分の脳髄、自我の礎の部分がここまで人工の物体に占められている。改めて見るとなんか不気味ですね。
おいおい、君は全盛期の人間か？
That chuckle sure didn't feel pleasant.
感情、思考、記憶、感覚、精神から神秘のベールが剥がされてしまうのを恐れる人たちは
And I might just be one of them.
滑稽な話だ。わずか数マイクログラムの化学物質で精神が変容するのはジャンキー連中を見ていればそりゃ不安になるのもわかりますがね。人は正気を信仰しているからな。そして脳髄の信憑も信仰している。我々第二世代が疎まれるのもネットの常時接続より脳内チップが脳髄に一体化しすぎている方が理由。そんなものなんですかね。脳改造された非人間的な人造人間。苦労されたんですね。
Wonder how Noya looked when she was young. I was like, I can't help but imagine a baby making its way to a medical school.
そして AI のおかげで最後の聖域、意識の正体に人類は近づきつつある。だからこそ反 AI の勢力も大きくなる。で、俺の記憶はこの先も戻り続けるんでしょうか？わからん。
Fuck if I know,
医者として
dude.
は様子を見ながら休息しろとアドバイスするがね。お待たせしました。
Nah, that's fine. You could have taken your time, Rain. Rain returns with a tray holding a plate full of Soylent Green. The news details yesterday's events while we force down our meal.
先日の米内議員暗殺事件に関してこれに対し教会側のスポークスマンは事件との関与を否定。一方都市中流のゴートは教会拠点捜索のため CDF への協力を惜しまないとの声明を発表しており、
ドミニオンに罪をなすりつけやがったか。
事件直後、犯人が CDF に射殺されました。元統合軍の狙撃兵でドミニオンの思想にかぶれた。
ただ
ジルベルトが用意した偽装工作かもな。クソ、マインドハックと狙撃の二段構えとは恐れ入ったぜ。ジルベルト
An asshole.
一体誰かね、それは。
ノイは知らなくていいことだ。
Turn to the stores with the sudden voice and see Major
ロ
Shiesel.
ックぐらい下前少佐。
失礼。表の扉が開いていたので。
Her tone isn't the least bit apologetic. She walks up to me, places her hands on her sides, and looks down on
よ
me.
くぞあのボードを切り抜けたな。
I don't know, you want to test it out for me? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
当たり前だ。誰が診察したと思っているんだ。
よし、注意。歯を食いしばれ。
Oh, right. She has to punch me because I disobeyed. Or acted without permission. Can't remember which one. Before she finishes talking, she raises her fist and
注意。
suddenly I'm on the floor groaning
おい
miserably.
おいおい少佐、怪我人に何をする。
いいですから、先生。
I instantly stand up and see Major Shiesel glaring right back at
貴
me.
様のおかげで有益な情報が得られた。次からは命令に従え。私が犬のクソを舐めろと言えば、はいつくばって舐めろ。
や
よし。以後気をつけろ。
Even if they're being unreasonable, you give your higher ups a yah. That's one of the laws of the army, and it's not something I knew in my school years.
ノイ。すまんが注意に話がある。
相変わらず傍若無人なやつだな。
ノイ。 好奇心でトラブルに巻き込まれたいのか。
偉くなったな、少佐殿。まったく、こうなると分かっていれば親身になって体の世話だぞ。
ない。
I love whenever she exits the room with that little sound effect. Major Sheasel's eyebrows twitch and Noi runs out of the room like a startled rabbit. Major Sheasel bites her lower lip with a grimace on her face. Looks like there's something going on between her and the doctor.
さて、何があったか報告しろ。
Yeah.
Tell her everything that went down, not skipping a single detail.
そうか。渚千夏。昔の友人か。その女の所属はわからないんだな。
はい。状況から見てドミニオンではないと思いますが。
いずれにせよ、米内が何を知っていたかを把握していたのは注意。これは教訓だ。知らなくてもいいことを知ったときは気をつけろ。立ち回り次第で。
いや、心得ます。
A nod. Suddenly Major Sheasel plays her hand on my shoulder and sends out a
病
chant.
み上がりですまんが、ドミニオンの拠点を攻撃。
いきなり拠点を攻撃ですか。
あれからいろいろ分かってる。詳細は後ほど伝える。あさっての午後には作戦決行だ。
いや、
早朝に基地で集合。
や
今晩はここで休んでいろ。
So let's go, me, and starts heading outside.
おや、少佐、せっかく久々に来たというのに。
今はいろいろ忙しい。仕事が一段落したらまた来る。
そうか、それは残念だな。君の好きなフリフリのドレスも甘いケーキも用意してあるというのに。
貴様！
Major Cecil throws a chair at her, but no, he's already out the door. Hell yeah. Chapter 7, Older Sister. Hell yeah. When I returned to the base the next morning, I was made to participate in the now familiar training. Oh, we got something new? Profiles, huh? Adds profiles to the setup menu, view character profiles and their bonds. I might get that. I mean, fuck, what else am I gonna spend my goddamn force on? Oh, wait, is it just something that's already added? Oh, cool. Nice. Within the personal data section, you can view the relationships between characters as well as their profiles. When you click on a character on the relationship chart, you'll gain access to their information. In addition to this, you can use the buttons at the bottom left to switch time frames. Oh, use that to view how relationships and allegiances have changed past to present. It said, oh, present people, present events, school days. Okay. These two have the same appearance. So this is Sora. Sisters. Former lovers with Ko. Former friends with Rain. Okay. I love how Anon has no relationships, no connections to anyone. Awesome. Noi is a friend with Sheasel. Yes, of course. Eiji is step-siblings with Sarah. Okay, interesting. Father and child with Ko, yeah. Mohawk is old friends with Aki? Say what now? Hey yo, when are we gonna get that backstory? I don't remember that ever being revealed to me. Like, no wonder I like Mohawk so much, but hey yo, what? Aki's cousins with Ko. Used to respect Kuriara. Nice. Nanoa, childhood friends. Yeah. Oh, why can't I remember your name? I feel bad. Why can't I remember your name? Suro. Masa. See, I was thinking Masaki, but I'm like, no, Masaki was... I'm thinking Masaki because he was in the Shell Part 3, so that's why that name's like fresh in my head. I knew it was close, though. Masa. Likes his wife. Dislikes useless superiors. Hey, man, brother. 172. Hold up. Hold up, I'm gonna do some math real quick. I don't know how tall I am in centimeters. I gotta look this up. Okay, I'm 175 centimeters. So, you know, I just want to brag about being taller, let's be honest. And yeah, that's right. I'm taller than this guy. 63 kilos. Fuck. It wouldn't surprise me if someone else is heavier. I'm not. I'm kind of lightweight. No, I'm heavier. I'm 74 kilos. Okay. So I'm taller and heavier than this guy. Let's go. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to close out entirely. So I just like click out of it and where do I? Okay, well, oh, I just right click. Gotcha. What about Dainsliff, cocksucker over here? God damn it. He's taller than me. Of course he is. That son of a bitch. Likes making others suffer. Dislikes Kokakura specifically. God damn it. I remember just right click. Sora likes AI and her sister. Dislikes crooked axe. Okay. Oh, they give us bust weight and hips. Great, I needed to know that. But also, it's in centimeters, isn't it? I'm like, 87. November 9th. Okay. Cool. What do you mean? If she's identical to Sora, what is this bullshit? Would her BWH not... Would her fucking measurements not be the same as Sora's? Height, I guess, is debatable. I mean, weight would be debatable. Height, would that... Blood type none, that is true. Makoto, 152, she really is short. 44 kilograms, she really is light. Birthday December 11th. Likes reading, dislikes cyberbrain syndrome. Fair enough. Okay. Likes the true reality, dislikes fabricated reality, which she currently lives in. I was gonna say, they're purposely not giving us these numbers, right? Because then, you know, it'd be all too obvious, even though it should be obvious right now. Fat bastard. Jesus, yeah, he is a fat bastard. August 20th. Likes social sass and power. Those he deems useless. Rain. July 24th. Likes being by Ko's side and giving her all for him. Dislikes anti-ace supporters and raw food. Okay. Go. Oh shit, me and Ko about the same height. I got an extra centimeter on him though, just saying. Also I got 10 kilos on him, just saying. Birthday March 7th. Likes simulacrums, dislikes chives. Wonderful information. Noi. 144. Hell yeah. 36 kilograms. Jesus. Christ, she is less than half my fucking weight. That means she's got to be like 80 pounds, 70, like 79, 80 pounds. God damn. Birthday May 29th. Oh shit. Well, happy belated birthday, Noi. It's the 31st as I'm recording this. Likes anything that piques her interest, dislikes anything that doesn't. See? Fair enough. What about the priest over here? Ah, shit. He's taller and buffer than me. Son of a bitch. Likes God, Sophia, and naughty people. Dislikes those without manners. He's even more messed up than me. Wait, so the little chibi has things to say about the people? Hold up. Interesting subject if there ever was one. I'd like to take a peek inside his head sometime. Oh, Sora, you died on us. Apologies, I've always wanted to say that. Okay. I'm guessing that's a reference I don't get. Just what sort of agent are they? Would you mind telling me if you see her anywhere? Don't ask why. Well, now I want to ask why. What do you mean? Fatty. Nothing more, nothing less. Fatty. I can tell. Her masochist levels are off the charts. Oh. Good to know. Do wish you would let yourself go a bit more. Cute as a button, wouldn't you say? No need to feel shy. Nanoa likes now tech, cooking, nature, dislikes being alone. Birthday October 19th. Certainly wouldn't mind being spoiled by her. Easy, Noi. Normal is about the only way I can describe him. Yeah, he's just kind of there, you know? Stata Tachibana likes rational thinking and decisions. Dislikes irrational thinking and decisions. February 13th. Hot, goddamn, 90. Oh, anti-thick as hell. Gotcha. She could destroy the entire world in 2 minutes if she felt like it. Aki. Whoa, 95. So, Aki definitely more gifted in the chest. But she's still kind of thick. Let's not... I mean, shit, she got that 54 waist, but Sarah got that 61. Like, shit. Damn, Aki. Damn. Damn. Shit, girlfriend. Damn. Likes cyberspace, entertainment from the 20th and 21st century. Hell yeah. Dislikes anything that's a hassle. Hell yeah. The very definition of a nerd. Don't you dare insult my fucking... July 10th. Likes research. Dislikes military and political establishments that seek to use his research for their own gain. Very specific dislike. He's copying my style with that white coat. I know, right? AG. Likes Kanye. Dislikes Dominion. August 16th. I'm the one who designed the logo for your father's company. Sorry, that's a lie. Thanks, Noi. Shizel. Oh, I'm sure you're gonna have something to say. Likes cute things and cake. Same. Dislikes human trafficking. Same. BWH. She thick. Aki thicker. She has a slightly fatter ass, but Aki thicker overall. November 22nd. Blood type? Oh, wait. I forgot to get Noi's opinion. She's actually incredibly fond of frilly actually, forget I said that. Mohawk. How big's the... 193. He's a tall motherfucker. 102 kilos. Yeah. Big boy. Birthday, April 26th. Likes the pride of his tribe. Dislikes those with no pride. He blushes if you tell him dirty jokes. Or so I like to imagine. Chinatsu. Weight, unknown. In the present day, yeah. I wonder why. Birthday, October 27th. 9084. What was Aki's? Aki got at 95. They got the same ass size, though. Aki got the thinner waist, though. They both got the same ass, but Aki got the thinner waist and a bigger chest. I'm just saying. But there's a reason why these are my top two. I'm just saying. Her body has my full attention. Not in a dirty way, mind you. I wish I could say the same. Kirishima likes order and balance. Dislikes AI and AI supporters. He's got a turbo cannon installed on his lower half. Oh, no. Present events. School days. It's the same. Yeah, okay. Sisters. This is Yai. Hi, April 7th. Likes carnations, dislikes those who hurt others. She could destroy the world in 3 hours if she felt like it. Oh, interesting. So Sarah's in 2 minutes, but Yai is in... Okay. Arnday AG. Okay. I just want to see. Yeah, Chinatsu has like an actual weight in the modern day. Bigger doesn't equal better, my child. What's important is the reaction they provide. So occasionally she does have some new... He never changes. Okay, so they do have some new lines. Rain. I can tell her so she was a sadist in the past, but she's become more of a masochist in the present. Okay. Gilbert. I'd like to teach you about the pleasure of making people like this cry and grovel. Hell yeah. I may have to add mustaches to the list. Oh no, there's a reason you're my favorite chibi character. Nothing much to say. Fair enough. Still so young and pure. Hee hee hee. Certainly would, yeah, I guess. Same. We're in something of a secret relationship. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't know what you're trying to imply with that. Rivals? Question mark? Could have made something incredible if I were part of his team. Something unrelated to their research, of course. Boisterous and rash, quite the wild one. Bigger doesn't equal better. In this case, it absolutely does. Wait. 54. Isn't she... Okay, no, she is at 54. Oh, damn. Oh, Tachibana. No. What the fuck had the 51 waist then? I remember seeing someone got that 51 waist. Because so was Aki. No, I guess Aki at 54. My bad. Cool. Likes Ko, dislikes nothing. Oh, how sweet. Birthday? Maybe. I'd very much like to study her. Interesting, interesting. Well, now y'all know what I gotta do, right? Y'all know what I gotta do. I gotta then see all these through all the other chibi mascots' perspectives. It only makes sense, right? So, Rain, time to step up to the plate. Hey, Rain, how do you feel about Gilbert? Scumbag lowlife piece of unrecyclable trash if ever there was one. Hell yeah. Thoughts on Sora? Sora, I'm so sorry. Yikes. What about Agent? Who in the world are they? Great question. Makoto? Oh, my gratitude to Makoto as well. Yeah, she did help out a bit, didn't she? Priestess. She certainly earns her name as Dominion's hot dogger. And I still don't like that term. He spouts nothing but lies. Please don't let him trick you. Fat bastard. I'd much rather not waste my breath on him. Hell yeah. Yourself? Could you please not stare at me like that? Ma'am, I am not staring at you. Get over yourself. I'll do everything in my power to keep you from harm's way. Okay. If only I could respect her as a person as much as I do as a doctor. Please don't ask me to elaborate, though. That's because you're a coward. Not only is Nana cute, she makes her a fantastic wife. I'm jealous, in all honesty. She cares for you much more than you would think. That's nice. I wouldn't mind being able to treat her as my sister. Back off, bitch. They're quite the charismatic one, I'd say. That's my boy. I have no patience for anyone who hurts you. Fair enough. Pops? Father. No. Colonel. Why are you calling him father? Shining star of what it means to be a soldier. So much more I'd like to learn from her. Fair enough. Feel a certain bond with him due to our positions as support units. Fair enough. Consider me ready and willing. What the fuck does that mean regarding Chinatsu? Consider me ready and willing for what? You trying to have a three-piece, huh? Why must you be so stubborn? Oh, right, that's your pops. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be... What do you have to say about my mom? Wish I had the opportunity to meet her. Fair enough. So he wasn't a colonel back then. Yeah, it's almost like people get promoted or some shit. Please don't make me comment on myself from back then. I could wipe this garbage out in the span of 3 seconds now. Must be nice knowing each other from such a young age. I see she actually spent time in the real world back then. Damn, don't diss her like that. I don't handle womanizers too well. Fair enough. You were as splendid back then as you are now, Lieutenant. Get off my dick. Never had the chance to meet her personally, but there is a strange air around her. Consider Sora a precious friend as well as my personal ideal. I owe my thanks to Makoto as well. Can't say I'm a fan of her advances. Jealousy has nothing to do with it. Yeah, sure. As strict as he was back then, this was before everything happened. Fair enough. Hurts to think about what happened after how much you admired him. True. Yeah, of course. Reigns are pretty straightforward. Nanoa, I'm sure you got things to say. Profiles. What do you think about Gilbert? Fairly sure he's in dire need of a dose of calcium. Okay, not the note I was expecting. That boy needs some milk. Feel bad for both you and her. Fair enough. I'm sure it's one of Ark's NPCs, but it does have a mysterious air about it. Mako, I hope you're okay. Yeah. The fact that we can't see their face makes them even scarier. You idiots. Whoa, feels like he'll gobble me right up. Don't phrase it like that. He might be the mayor of Suzushiro, but he doesn't seem to have a good reputation. You don't say. Please keep Go safe. Aw. Try not to do anything too dangerous, okay? She related to Ark? She's pretty cute. Life isn't easy, but I'll do my best. Yeah, you go. Boss is still worth looking up to, especially nowadays. But yeah, man, settle down. It's honestly still hard to believe that someone so important is your aunt. What is that supposed to mean, asshole? I'm so glad that I met Aki. Same. I believe in both him and his assembler. Yeah, I kind of figured. I've met him before, though, when I was still really young. True. Oh, it's someone from your dad's company. Delivery agents sure are well built. Yup, delivery agents. Wow, he's huge. His arm alone might be bigger than my waist. He is a big dude. Chatsu. Did she get into cosplay at some point? Oh, hey, it's that person you and Shinatsu talked about. Oh, hey, it's that guy. She really was a kind person. That's nice. Met him before. Yeah, okay, that's still the same. She's biracial, right? So tall and pretty, too. Okay, I don't have to, why you had to bring up the biracial thing. This is Hosho's uniform, right? Maybe the only person who suits it. Not that he cares, though. What about young Narawa? Think my hair is this color thanks to all the chives? As F. Okay, then why? Don't underestimate how important it is to eat well. So she's a different person from Sora after all. Oh. I don't think you realize just how easy you are, Ko. Also worth looking up to, I'd say. I guess boys just like the more glamorous ones. I wouldn't quite call her glamorous, though, but okay. Don't give in. You've got a friend in me if you ever need anything. Aww. You and Sora are always arguing, aren't you? Yeah. It's part of the vibe. I always figured people in the military were scary, but maybe I was wrong. Do you think this man's not okay? Don't push yourself too hard. Oh. Cute, cute. Alright. Shinatsu. I know you're gonna have opinions, girl. Actually, yeah, let's start with school days and see how things change. Sure has the look you'd expect from the president of a company like ARG. True. What do you gotta say about my mom? Kinda curious about your mom. Don't say that. Don't phrase it like that. Wonder if you'd look like this if you grew out your sideburns. God, I hope not. Who's this? One of Sora's friends? Yeah, actually. I hate this guy with a passion, as you should. I'm confident I can make a better pasta than her, though that's as far as it goes. You're gonna get fat if you don't get out and about. Okay, don't fucking insult my girl like that. He's a good guy, but, well, nah. I wish you'd pay more attention to me. Ma'am, I paid as much attention as I could. You sure she really isn't just Sora? Pretty sure. Looking pretty good if I do say so myself. I won't forgive anyone who bullies her, as you shouldn't. She's a dangerous foe, alright. I'm not too fond of people from the military, but he's a good guy. Teach me more. I just realized connected by fate. That's quite the present day. All right. Wait, so present events, does that bring up different? No, okay. Once a piece of trash, always a piece of trash. No way. How could that happen to Sora? I really don't know what would possess Ark to make an NPC based on Sora. At the very least, she avoided what I went through if she was in Suzushiro. Yeah, I wonder where she ended up. Anyway, who's this? That's creepy. Dominion really are a weird bunch. Never liked Dominion even when we were at Seishu, but this is something else. Ugh, adults like him are the worst. I don't even want to imagine a world where we're enemies. Yeah, no, that'd be crazy, right? Imagine a world where you had to die or something. Not sure why, but something about her irks me, as it should. Huh, is this runt really a doctor? Hey, be nice to my doctor. Told myself I wouldn't let her cry again. Aww. No offense to your aunt, but I really don't know what she's thinking. Okay. so sorry, Aki. Aww. I'd say I'm surprised, but his job does seem pretty fitting for him. He'd been acting weird since a while before Christmas. Fenrir doesn't seem to have a very good reputation. What's with her? Just looking at her puts me in a bad mood. Why? What a body he's got there. I'm not really into the macho types, clearly. Ugh, can't believe this. I have a duty to stay by his side after he saved me. I just love how all she has to say about her present day self is like, ugh. Alright, well that's all we got for now. I see, now I'm excited to unlock more chibi characters. Like, give me more. I want to see more people's reactions to the other characters. I completely forgot what I was about to do. Where's my backlog? Do I not get backlog here? It kind of makes sense, I guess. I can access reminiscence from the battle menu. That seems like way too much of a hassle. But yeah, let's dive back in. We're training, right? Training? It's training time. We're gonna train. That was the thing. I don't remember. I got so caught up looking at all those profiles and shit. I don't remember what was going down there.